Do you wish you knew what successful business owners know? Well, that's exactly what I want to share with you today. Hi, y'all. I'm Kerry Shepherd, business mentor for women entrepreneurs. And in my 16 years of business, I have seen so many things. I have seen what successful business owners do on a daily basis, what has worked and what hasn't. And what I've taken is the top 5 attributes that I've seen and that I've implemented into my own business and that I help my clients do on a consistent daily basis. So the first step or the first tip that I want to share with you is planning ahead. Successful business owners know that it takes planning in order to be successful. So I'm sure you've heard the whole, throwing spaghetti at the wall. So it's basically like waking up in the morning and just doing whatever you think you feel like doing that day. Maybe you feel like doing some marketing, maybe you feel like doing some sales calls, but that's not how successful business owners run their business. They have a strategic plan on what they are going to do. And I teach my clients to break their week into 4 elements. And I have another video that you can pop on over to watch that. I'll put the link below. But basically, they have a plan. They know what they're going to do every day. And for many of us, when we start thinking about a plan, it becomes super overwhelming. And you start thinking that you've got a plan, 5 years out, 1 year out. That's not the case. I recommend that you have a 90-day plan. This allows you to really chunk down the year. And then in that 90-day plan, then you can actually, put it into a month-long plan, a week-long plan, and that's where you get your daily plan. So when you wake up in the morning, you know exactly what you need to get done, and you have direction. That's so important. So tip number 1 is to plan ahead. Tip number 2 is consistency. Consistent cash is going to come from consistent activity. That's consistent marketing, that's consistent sales calls, and that's consistency in your messaging and in your marketing, like I said. So you have this plan, but say you wake up one day and you just don't feel like doing marketing, or you just don't feel like having that sales conversation, or you don't feel like writing that newsletter. That lack of consistency is what's going to be your number 1 problem. Because if you don't have something people can rely on, if they're used to seeing you every Tuesday and they're used to seeing your newsletter every Tuesday and then all of a sudden you just don't show up, I'm here to tell you people are going to forget about you, and it doesn't look good to be an inconsistent business owner. So consistency is tip number 2. Tip number 3 is being a problem solver. So successful business owners know that life isn't always rainbows and sunshine. Sorry to tell you if you think it is. But successful business owners know that problems are going to come up every day. Every day, something minor, something major is going to come up. And rather than just giving up or turning our back or going to eat bonbons or going to the bar to drink wine, successful business owners know that they have to problem solve. There's always a solution to every problem. And the great thing about it is every time you problem solve, you get stronger. You build this muscle and it becomes so much easier. Just to tell you a quick little story, last week I hosted a call and I forgot to press record. Like, super big bummer for me. But it was an opportunity for me to problem solve. I could either be really upset and go and complain and tell everybody about how awful and horrible technology was, or I could dust myself off, problem solve it, and figure it out. And that's exactly what I did. I re-recorded the webinar, sent it out to my community, and nobody was the wiser. But I knew that I was able to problem solve, and I continue to build that muscle every single day. So become a problem solver. When a problem arises, really look at it from the positive aspect. What can you do to overcome it? And what would a successful business owner do? All right, tip number 4 is visibility. So successful business owners are standing out. They're showing up and they're actually going out in the marketplace and being of service. But they're being visible. They're being visible in their messaging, they're being visible to their community, and they're not hiding behind a computer. And so even if your entire business is online, which the majority of my business is, there's still great ways to show up. Whether that's in Facebook ads, in your newsletter, or even doing videos, which hopefully you're enjoying this video and it will give you some inspiration to really show up And then if you tackle those other keys by really planning ahead on how you're going to be doing your visibility, how you're going to be showing up, you problem solve when things arise, and then you're consistent about showing up. That's what's going to set you apart. And then last but not least, successful business owners know that they have to invest in their business. And these investments include finding a coach or a mentor to help you along the way. This coach can be helping you set those plans. They can help you get consistent, and they can help you get that visibility that's really going to help propel your business to the next level. So it could be a coach, it could be a mentor. It's also investing in a team. I don't do this alone. I have an amazing support system behind me, which includes a virtual assistant, it includes an accountability partner, it includes a coach, it includes a high-level group coaching program. So there's a ton of investments that I make on a daily basis in my business. So that's what's really going to set you apart, is when you start seeing things like coaching and mentoring as an investment into your business. That's what's going to really set you apart. So I hope that you have found these 5 tips on what sets successful business people apart. So that's going to be planning ahead. It's going to be consistency, learning to be a great problem solver, having visibility and showing up, and then last but not least, investing in your business. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you're not already connected with me over at kerryshepherd.com, make sure and get on my VIP list, where I share additional resources and information on my newsletter list. So bye for now. I hope you have a great week. Go out there and practice these tips of successful business owners. Bye.